Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing my top 5 best eyeshadow palettes. If I can just pick one eyeshadow palette for someone who wants one palette for their makeup kit, which one would it be? I can't pick one, but I can pick 5. It definitely wasn't easy. I went through my entire collection, but I narrowed it down. Before we get into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new. All right, let's get started. Palette number 1 is an all-time favorite. This is the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. There's so many reasons why I love this palette, but one of the main reasons that I love it is that it's a great cool tone palette, which is not very easy to find. All of the shadows have more of a cool tone to them, and you have a really good mix of nudes, neutrals, and then some really great darks. These darks are the perfect shimmery dark tones for a really sultry smoky eye. You also have a really great mix of shimmer and matte shadows, and there's a good black, which is really hard to find in palettes. You can create a bunch of different looks. That's why this is definitely one of my favorites. Palette number 2 is the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This palette is the opposite of the Smashbox palette. This palette is very warm. I love how it has all of these beautiful burgundy, red tone shades, and it also has the neutrals. So you can either mix these tones together to get really dark, warm colors, or you can take the neutrals and mix it with one of the pop of colors. I love that you have kind of these ready tones that are a little bit harder to find, a beautiful burnt orange. These tones are not really easy to find in palettes, but this palette does them really, really well. So you can do a bunch of different looks. You could really play around with this palette. That's why this is one of my favorites. My next pick is the Jaclyn Hill palette collab with Morphe. This is definitely my favorite beauty influencer palette collab. This palette has everything you're looking for. It's huge, first of all, and it has all the colors you can imagine, but they're all colors that are super wearable. So these are colors that you can create really, really beautiful looks. You're getting a great mix of neutrals, warm tones, brights, a really good mix of darks, which a lot of palettes don't have. Good mix of matte and shimmery. So you're pretty much getting everything. You can create 1,000,001 looks with this palette, and the textures of the eyeshadows are super easy to work with. They blend really, really well, and you're getting a ton of pigment payoff as well. So this is definitely one of my favorites. If you can get your hands on this palette, do it. Pick number 4 is the NARS Narcissist Loaded palette. This palette is new. It came out recently, and I love it for so many reasons. This is the perfect everyday girl palette. If you're looking for that one palette in your makeup kit, this is the one you want to get because it has colors that everyone can use, whatever your skin tone is. It has a great mix of matte, shimmery, bronzy tones, really warm copper, burgundy tones. It has a great black, which is really important. If you want to create a simple daytime look, or if you want to create a really sexy, sultry nighttime look, you can do it all with this palette. It's a great size, so it's even really good for traveling. This is definitely one of my favorites. My last pick for top 5 best eyeshadow palettes is the BH Cosmetics Glam Reflection palettes. These come in different tones. There's 2 that I really love. I love the Rosé palette, and I love the Smoke palette. With these 2 palettes, you can pretty much create any look at all. The textures of the eyeshadows are so beautiful to work with. I love their shimmers. You get so much color payoff. The best thing about these palettes is that they're regular $16, but I just checked the website and they're on sale for $8 each. So if you want a great value for some of my favorite palettes, go check it out before they sell out. The Rosé palette is the perfect everyday palette. The Smoke palette is the perfect palette to create those sultry smoky eyes. So these 2 are my favorites because they're beautiful to work with and they're very affordable. Those are my picks for top 5 eyeshadow palettes. I hope you guys have these already, or if you don't, have fun shopping. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're new, add me on Instagram at Eman because I post a lot of stuff on there too. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye.